Hello there, gang, and welcome to Displaying-Model-Behaviour. There's a whole bunch of news out there, so let's talk about it.
Fancy gun belts you got there. I'm thinking you folks are time travelers.
Where would you get a crazy idea like that?
McFarlane Toys are doing something kind of new, and also kind of old. They're doing a new subline of their multiverse DC figures, kicking things off with a 2-pack of Jonah Hex and his horse. So I think that the whole subline is going to be 2-packs with more zhuzhed up figures. The big difference with this, though, is that Jonah Hex, he's bringing his irons with him as well. That's what cowboys say, irons, the guns. He's coming with guns, is what I'm trying to say. So he's a McFarlane figure with guns. That's great. And I think the big caveat is that they clearly label on their description of the product, this is not a toy. So basically saying all of you folks out there clutching your pearls and getting all upset that think of the children. We got guns with our action figures? Nah, because these ain't toys, baby. These are collectible items. So this figure is going to be up for pre-order directly from the McFarlane online store from July 19th. So only a couple of days away. And he also comes with, he is listed as 8 different accessories and a cloth goods duster jacket as well. Whew, they're saying all the right things. So I'm really looking forward to A, seeing some more full proper reveal images of this figure, and B, or 2B, it's like playing Near Automata over here, finding out what they're going to charge for this. Because I would imagine a fully articulated horse with an action figure, soft goods, all that kind of stuff, he ain't going to be cheap. But if he's reasonable, this could be a real good sign of things to come from McFarlane. It's exciting times, folks.
Green arrow. Time's up, Clock King.
I already said that.
We have the full release images of the new 3 McFarlane multiverse figures, Clock King, Ragman, and Red Hood. We've done the previews, now we got the full glorious every angle type shots. And we got the color variants as well, the chase versions. So you got a meaner looking Clock King. I don't know the deal with the variants. It's DC, it's all a little bit foreign to me. But I gotta say, I do actually like what they've done with all of these figures. These are some of the better looking McFarlane figures. I think they've been tweaking things a little bit, and just I like what I see. And the Red Hood in particular, I think that looks cool. It's such a weird costume design, but also kind of iconic now. So you got the other version of him. The color variant isn't that different. Ragman really stands out, going from the green to the black version. Almost looks like a cosplay Black Panther. Like someone turned up to Comic-Con at the last minute and was like, Black Panther. But no, it's Ragman. But yeah, all of these look pretty good.
Surprise, universe! It's me, Deadpool, Marvel anti-hero extraordinaire. This is my launch trailer, and research shows that trailers, dubstep, and absolute chaos go together like Wolverine and bad haircuts.
Hot off the heels of their Wolverine figure, Hot Toys have now revealed their Deadpool to go with him. And it's exactly what you'd expect from Hot Toys, a perfectly recreated movie realization action figure. Looks great, and also gives me a better look at the Deadpool costume as well. I'm noticing more of the gold accents that are going on there. I noticed them first on the gloves, and I'm like, not too sure about that. But actually pairing them off with some other gold belt buckles and stuff, I kind of like it. I think I've done a good job of avoiding too many movie spoilers. They put so much in the trailers and TV spots. It's really annoying. Like, I've seen people talking about stuff, and I'm like, oh, dude, you didn't have to spoil that. And they're like, it was in the trailer, man. Like, come on, guys, leave some mystery for the movie theatre. Either way, this time next week, it's released in Japan. So I'm going to be there opening night, baby. I cannot wait. So excited. And this action figure, it looks beautiful. And just seeing him paired up with the Logan one as well, it's going to be expensive to get them both, but dang it, they'll look incredible. This dude's going to be released on the 4th quarter of this year, so still within the window for that Deadpool and Wolverine hype, and I think this is going to make a lot of Hot Toys collectors very happy, and a few quid poorer as well. But hey, what else are you going to spend your money on? Okay, this is going to be a real fun one just to see if I can match up the pictures with my words as we go along, because we're going to go quick. because we got a full list of the current reveals for Super 7 for San Diego Comic-Con. So we have got Super Cycles Creature from the Black Lagoon, Super Cycles Charlie Brown Peanuts exclusive, the villainous worst reaction figures, Peanuts Halloween Kids Snoopy, Super 7 Halloween Kids Mummy Boy, Japanese vinyl Ooze Bat. We got the Super 7 Japan jersey shirt, Godzilla and Jet Jaguar 2-pack, Toho Reaction Hedora, Vintage Toy Hawaii, Toho Hedora Smokestack Tee, Toho Reaction Anguirus and Baragon Glow. We got Godzilla Reaction Figure Vintage Model Kit, Shogun Godzilla Ultimates figure, Thriller Crew Reaction, Thriller Gorilla. It's easy for me to say. We got G.I. Joe Reactions figures Snake Eyes, G.I. Joe Ultimates Cobra Mortal, G.I. Joe Ultimates Zartan Jungle Trap, Conan the Barbarian Vintage Conan Blood Splatter, Willy Wonka Wonka Bar Reaction Blind Box, Golden Willy Wonka Chase, limited to 200, Chocolate Brown Willy Wonka, Peanuts Wax Packs, Peanuts Peppermint Patty T-shirt, Peanuts Woodstock T-shirt, Richard Scary Lowly Worm T-shirt, Sesame Street Super Grover T-shirt, Return of the Living Dead Flocked Blacklight Reaction, and Mars Attacks Glow-in-the-Dark T-shirt. Whew! If you're a Super 7 fan, you better pack light when you go to Comic-Con, because you're going to be bringing a lot of stuff back with you. Super 7 also have this glow-in-the-dark Lord Zed debuting at Comic-Con. Going to be available from the 24th to the 28th, but apparently also there will be limited quantities available on super7.com from Monday, July 29th. Lord Zed, always going to be a favourite of mine. Love the design, such a gnarly character. It's a shame that apparently in the TV show, the makers got feedback from parents that he was too scary. So they ended up making him more of a comedy, fumbling foil with Rita Repulsa. Such a shame, because badass Lord Zed, that's S-tier Saturday morning villainy right there. Super 7 are going to be having some fun at Comic-Con. I like this thing that they're doing. They're doing a pop-up pizzeria type thing. Or I think they're kind of taking over a pizzeria or something. Regardless, we're getting some very pizza-themed Ninja Turtles figures. And I just love the novelty of it. That's why I want to go to Comic-Con, because it's like this crazy Disney world of action figures and also other stuff there. But let's face it, it's all about the action figures. So we're getting a Turtles pizza van in full-on pizza deco. We're also getting a pizza chef Michelangelo. There's a glow-in-the-dark Scumbug. And I think there's a 4-pack as well of reaction figures, Mikey, Shredder, Bebop, and Rocksteady in pizza slice packaging. So Super 7 are going all in on Comic-Con, and I'm not even a Super 7 fan. It's an aesthetic that never really vibed with me. However, they have a big following. They really do. And they're making a lot of product to keep everyone happy. So, yeah, it's going to be a busy Comic-Con for Super 7. And they got some fun things here, too. I like the glow-in-the-dark Scumbug. That's a fun one.
It's showtime.
And speaking of picking up on movie hype, NECA are re-releasing their previous Beetlejuice figures. These are slightly more basic as opposed to the more modern NECA figures, so they're only going to be $25 each. But the Michael Keaton likenesses, I think, are terrific. And you got the two classic versions. You got the pinstripe version, and you got him in the red wedding tuxedo kind of look. Both of these look really fun. As I said, not the same kind of high level with the articulation and accessories as your modern, regular, high-end NECA figures, but as fun little Beetlejuice representations and certainly something to admittedly cash in on the new film coming out, these look perfectly fine. They're kind of fun. Mafex have shown a sneaky little preview image of their Andrew Garfield. There you go. Of their Andrew Garfield Spider-Man figure. Of course, it's only just a little sneak peek. It's listed as Amazing Spider-Man 2, but let's face it, we've got more affection for this guy from No Way Home. That's the collection this dude's going to be going in. So we've kind of covered all of our bases now with the Marvel Legends, the SH Figure Arts. Now Mafex are kind of late to the party, but who knows? They might do the best version. Time will tell. And speaking of sneaky little previews, SH Figure Arts / Tamashii Nations, how does that work? Are those two separate companies that are one? I don't know. I just say SH Figure Arts. They're doing a Nina Williams. There you go. Sentences, words, pictures. What a great channel this is. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know why you do sometimes, but you do. That really means a lot. I'm sorry, this job is not as easy as everyone assumes it is, or by any rights would think it is, because it should be. But I make it look hard. We finally have some proper images of the loyal subjects San Diego Comic-Con TMNT figures. Before we had just very simple, basic photos where you couldn't actually get a closer look. But now we can see the exclusive Jenica, Elite Foot Soldier, and Metalhead and Donatello 2-packs. And they say exclusive, but you can order them at Big Bad Toy Store and other places as well. I'm just checking to see if there are other links on this particular page. No, just the Big Bad Toy Store links. So I guess they're kind of exclusive to Comic-Con. Maybe like at first, that's the first exclusive place you can buy them. But if you're not going to Comic-Con, then just go to Big Bad Toy Store and they'll have you covered. Mondo, for the more high-end collector with a bit of extra money to splurge, they've got some Comic-Con exclusives for you. Let me rattle some of these off. First of all, there's the Masters of the Universe Scareglow soft vinyl figure, Cherry Blossom glow-in-the-dark variant. $265. This is going to be available directly at Comic-Con. Then there's one I spoke about before, the X-Men 97 Cyclops. Absolutely gorgeous looking. I really dig that. He's going to be available online, so save your trip to Comic-Con, but it will cost you $240. Then also available online, there's the All Monsters Attack soft vinyl figure set, Cherry Blossom glow-in-the-dark variant. This is available, as I said, online, $240 as well. Then, also online, we got the Demogorgon. And I'm not even a Stranger Things guy. I watched the first series. I found it a bit of a slog, to be honest. Gave up after that. But the Demogorgon looks wicked. And this crazy design that they've done, I really dig it. $275 for this. And also available online. And finally, also available online, $210 for this fun, chunky Colossus Juggernaut. Looking at this reminds me of the OG, regular Juggernaut they did, and how much he just looks like he's straight from the Children of the Atom video game. That kind of makes me want him, but the price tag makes me not want him as much, but he still looks really fun. And if you like the Colossus version, boom, you can get this too. So really the only one that's actually a Comic-Con in-person exclusive is the Scareglow. Everything else, you can just order online. Jazzwares are also getting in with the Comic-Con fun with their own exclusives, so rattling these off as I read them. We got the 50th anniversary Hello Kitty plush, that's going to be $40. This is kind of cool, I do like this. The Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron X-Wing TIE Fighter game console. That's $100. So that's expensive, but I just love the arcade aesthetic. That's really fun. We've got an AEW Kenny Omega figure, $40. I recognize that outfit. Was that his all-in outfit? I can't tell. Either way, it's another Kenny Omega figure. Then we've got, I don't know these, the Mermicorno Starfall Astra and Gwen Collector's Edition. These are things that a 42-year-old Dave is not familiar with. But I bet the kids love them. Then similarly, we got Squishmallows. I don't know what a Squishmallow is, but I mean, they look kind of cute. Then there's a Jailbreak Swap Van. Again, I got nothing for you. And also a whole bunch of Pokemon stuff as well. If you're into these things, you'll know what they are. So there you go. Some pretty pictures. For me, if it's not AEW, then from Jax, it's a bit of a mystery to me.
Oh yeah, wow, freak out, yeah. Why am I talking like this? You know it's because we got ourselves a Macho Man figure, yeah. Say everything twice, yeah.
I could do that all day, but I'd lose my voice. We got a Bendy Macho Man figure. This is from Major Bendy's Big Rubber Guys, Macho Man Randy Savage. Wasn't expecting to come across this in the newsfeed. Available for pre-order from Big Bad Toy Store. Suggested retail price $50. That's a lot of money for a bendy, stretchy Macho Man. But hey, look, maybe that's something that's been missing in your life. Maybe you're tired of soaring with the eagles and slithering with the snakes. Yeah, time to sit down and just play with a bendy Macho Man. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna TCB. Take care of business. Yeah. If you want to increase your NECA Foot Soldier army, don't worry, NECA have you covered. I meant to say Mirage Foot Soldier army, NECA have you covered. not going to retake that. But they're doing some more foot soldiers, and they look kind of pretty. These are going to be available on Big Bad Toy Store. Don't have a pre-order date yet, but it should be this week, so pretty soon. So this first one is the Elite Foot Ninja. That's his name, in classic colors. But that's not all, because they're also doing this other one as well. This is the Mirage Comics Foot Ninja, 7-inch scale, classic colors. But yeah, it's got a whole bunch of cloth goods and extra accessories. This is super bells and whistles here. Don't have a price that I can see, but he's going to be available from Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store, probably a few other places as well. But with the amount of stuff you get, it's got to be a deluxe price, but at least it looks like you're going to get your money's worth. And rounding out the foot soldiers, we're getting the foot enforcer as well. Any group of bad guys needs the muscle of the team, and this dude, he foots the bill. No pun intended. He looks big, man. This dude looks chunky, heavy, jacked. I really like this, because it's one thing to army build figures, but it's no fun if they're all the same proportion. So to get a big, chunky boy, this just makes me think of video games where you fight all the regular baddies and then you get some of the big heavies coming in that you got to use your special moves on. That's what this dude is. I really love the aesthetic of this. The Mirage Turtle line, it's super fun. It's so stylized, but they all look really cool. This is a great addition. SH Figure Arts have also shown off their upcoming Isidro figure. Well, I say shown off. They've teased their upcoming Isidro figure. I still feel kind of burned by the SH Figure Arts Berserk figures. I love Berserk. I'm late to the party, but oof, I love that anime manga series. You know what I'm talking about, the comic book. But yeah, the SH Figure Arts Guts was a big letdown, and Griffith wasn't great either. So I'm kind of glad, because it means that I can actually just pass on this line now. But it's cool to see more characters coming up. I just kind of wish they were better. Maybe these ones are an improvement, but Guts, that really put me off buying the other ones. Pre-orders are now open for the Fish Toys D20 1/12 scale horse. I had to read some of that info off the screen there to get it right. Going to be $74. So it ain't cheap, but you can see what you get for your money. A very, very nice looking, fully articulated horse with actual hair flocking. Is that what they call it, where they put the hair in? That's what it's listed as here. Hair flocking. And 24 points of articulation. Look, if you're gonna get a 1/12 scale horse, this looks like kind of the go-to one for anything from your Conans to any sword and sorcery type character, or a cowboy type figure as well. This is a good time for horses. We're getting the Jonah Hex with his horse as well, but of course that will probably be very big since the McFarlane figures are slightly larger in scale. So for a true 1/12, these look good. You can see me sort of eyeballing them on my screen here. I'm liking what I see. Not bad at all. Hasbro are continuing their studio series with their movie versions of Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Bumblebee looks fine. I haven't got too much to add to that. He's a decent looking version of the character. That's all well and good. But the Prime, I have to admit, is real nice looking, and I don't generally like Hasbro regular Transformers. I'm kind of a Transformers snob, I guess. I could be a snob about some things, but I think that they've done a really great looking job with this. This is Prime straight out of the 86 movie, even recreating some of his poses in the artwork. That looks really great, and I love that they've included the booster jets that come out of the truck form when he goes to transform. I think that was only ever seen once in the movie, and that was it. But I thought it was a great touch and just made Prime look like the John Wayne badass that he is. Still one of the coolest moments in all of cinema, honestly, and I'll fight you on that. Although I know I won't have to, because anyone in their right mind would agree. Of course, if I'm the only person with Stan Bush, you got the touch in his head right now, then what's wrong with you? Why aren't you singing that song to yourself right now? So the Transform version of the character as well. Again, words fail me. But it looks nice. Normally when you've got Optimus Prime or any character in their robot mode, you've got a whole bunch of plastic and stuff hanging off the back. Whereas this actually transforms real neat. So I gotta say, Hasbro, double thumbs up for that. This is a good looking Optimus Prime. First we crack the shells, then we crack the nuts inside. Speaking of Transformers the movie, we got these two dudes who are being made by a company. And I can't see the name of it, but they're available from Bombusby. So that's good enough for me. We've got it listed here as Riot, Frenzy, and Rumble. Those are 3 names, and these are 2 figures. I can't tell you what's correct, though, because beyond Laserbeak and Ravage, my knowledge of Soundwave's cassettes gets a little bit dubious. But these 2 guys, I love that they come with the pile driver arms that you can put on there as well. That's a real nice touch. And it looks like they transform really cleanly into their cassette versions. I mean, they should do, because the 2-pack is $120, so that's expensive. So you should get some nice engineering with that. But hey, look, $60 a piece, I think that's not crazy. They both look real nice. So yeah, for you hardcore Transformers aficionados, you need to pair these guys up with Soundwave pronto. But just try and figure out which one's Rumble, which one's Riot, and which one's Frenzy, or which one's missing. I don't know. I'm gonna have to wiki this. Snail Shell, the purveyors of great weird anime characters, are doing this set of 3 sort of concept girls. We got Hear No Evil, See No Evil, and Speak No Evil. And they all look kind of cute and kind of scary. And it's a weird combo, but I kind of dig what they're doing with it. I love all the accessories and the general aesthetic. Looks like a kind of anime version of Stranger Things. That could be quite popular, actually. I could see that working as an anime series. I'd probably be more inclined to watch that. So yeah, these girls look kind of cool. Going to be released around about the first quarter of next year, and probably retailing for about $70 a piece, give or take, but it's hard to tell with exchange rates and whatnot. Who knows what's going to be worth anything in the first quarter of next year. Hopefully the Japanese yen will be worth more. That would be nice, because I could do with a pay bump. In the meantime, though, these figures, I kind of like what they're doing here. Underverse are bringing something kind of nice to Comic-Con. They've got a pair of figures here, and the Spaceman in particular, I think looks very... It harkens to me. There's something kind of creepy but weird and cool about space suits. There's the terror of the unknown of space, but also kind of the magic as well. And I feel that's captured in this spacesuit guy here. So let me just read the actual info here. We have 2 new limited edition figures. There's the Goth Bear, Kunstler vinyl figure. I pronounced that very carefully. And we have the classic white Dagrum Jr. Billy T with Brule, the Space Labrador. The Space Labrador's adorable. So these are apparently, we will have a figure in stock at the booth from July 24th to 26th. Don't know what the prices of these are, but I imagine they're probably real expensive, because these are like the more highfalutin, you know, bring the ambassador around to look at your action figure display type figures. But I do like what I'm looking at. That spaceman with the dog as well, he's really cute. So yeah, this is definitely like the art of action figures, but man, they do look cool. Up for pre-order on Boss Fight Studios, we have the Laborinquena figures. Boy, I just embarrassed myself with that one. But they're from Boss Fight Studio, and they're 1/12 scale superhuman characters. And this is kind of a charitable integration donation. I'm trying to find out more about these characters. It says, join Marisol, aka Laboriquena, and the Tatinos, oh my goodness, Dave, as they aim to inspire social change like never before. Oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Plus, with every purchase of these action figures, you're not just adding to your collection, but you're contributing to the Laborinquena Grants Program. Since 2018, this initiative has empowered non-profits in Puerto Rico with over $165,000 in micro grants, earning recognition with Eisner's Humanitarian Award for their impactful philanthropy. There you go. I've just learned about something new, and that's really cool. I like that. Action figures that are kind of given something back. I mean, even going so far as to getting humanitarian shout-outs. That's kind of cool. So, yeah, you can go over to Boss Fight Studios and check these out. They're kind of fun, wacky designs, and it seems like they're doing some good as well. Can't say fairer than that. Over in Custom Corner, I wanted to bring back Custom Corner because I thought this was really cool. A gentleman by the name of Alvise Adengi. I'm sorry, I apologize for butchering the name. That's just me being terrible at sight reading things. But this very talented creator has posted in the Masters of the Universe Customs Facebook group this amazing looking repaint of Castle Grayskull, which just goes to show that with a little bit of knowledge and know-how, damn, you can really, really make some of these figures or these playsets look absolutely incredible. I love things like this with so much intricate little bits of detail that you can find as your eyes glance over all the pictures. Real lovely stuff. A great excuse to bring back Custom Corner. I think I might have to do more of these. Today's cosplayer is Sophia Sivan. I covered her months ago, and I really liked her pro wrestling inspired cosplay. And then, having followed her on Instagram, I can see she's actually debuted in that time as a pro wrestler. So that's really cool. So if you want to follow someone who looks absolutely stunning and is clearly into comic books and pro wrestling, then I think this lady just about does it all. God bless her. Go give her a follow on Instagram. And folks, that does it for Model Behaviour for today. What did you think about the items covered? Comment below. Let me know. And if you like what you see here and you want to see more, then you know what you gotta do. You gotta join the 6-1 clicks by clicking the like, share and subscribe buttons. And if you want to go one step beyond in supporting the channel, you can join the Model Behaviour Underground. What is the Model Behaviour Underground? It's the cool little name I came up with for the channel members section. By becoming a YouTube channel member, aka part of the Model Behaviour Underground, you can enjoy all of the exclusive live streams that I do almost daily. I do my best, but I run out of time sometimes. But today, for example, we spent 2 hours ranking every Marvel Legends Wolverine figure. Almost 60 different Wolverine figures, which actually isn't as much as I would have thought. I would have thought there were even more, but there you go. That was really good fun. So yeah, I'm always trying to do some extra stuff on top of the regular channel as a thank you to the Underground members. So thank you so much for that. But you know what? If you're just watching the regular YouTube channel, then God bless you. I really appreciate it. And if you could give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate that one too. So gang, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, keep displaying model behavior.
Coffee, big time.